Okay, we're out of anarchy. We kind of figured everything out. Fantastic. Let's just buy the Great General with faith. Now we can get rid of strategists and go to something more useful, like settlers, serfdom, and charismatic leader. All of the ways I would describe myself. My Pingala city is getting the internal route now. Yes, extra food. And now my serfdom card is here. We can actually finish the builders that I was holding off in a lot of cities. So builder spam and settler spam. It's all going to happen. It's all going to be lovely. Let's put scripture in instead of a production. I like having just a tiny bit more faith per turn. It'll help me to evangelize my religion and do some fun things with it. And now the builders are appearing en masse. Amazing. Rainforests need a go. Tile improvements, finish them. Another one of my unique things. Lovely. In fact, I think it'll be improved if I buy this tile. The appeals went up. It needs to be to +6. It's the 75% of the appeal. I wish it was just 100%. It would be so much better then. Never mind. You don't need many of these improvements, but they do all add up. Was that a campus? It was. The library's on fire. Don't worry, it's all on fire. I'm sure we'll fix it eventually. The funny thing is that Norway actually sold my relic. After buying it themselves, they ended up selling it. I don't even have access to it. Horseman taking down a spearman is never a clever idea, but I have the anti-cavalry promotion and a great general bonus, so I'm feeling confident-ish. Yeah, I did more damage than I took. That's good. In fact, I'm just going to buy in the library into my Pingala city because this gives me a ton more scientist points. Because don't forget, my Pantheon is getting me more when I complete these things. So that's lovely. And a 4th culture temple. Oh, that's very much worth it. We like to see that. And I suspected barbs would spawn here at some point. Luckily, I have all the troops I need. Oh, man-at-arms maybe means I don't. But I'm making settlers now, as you can see. So we're spreading. We're spreading out. Golden Age. Let's see if anybody else has hit a golden age. I would be very curious to know. They haven't. I feel like peace in the medieval era is likely to happen. Time for Exodus. A strange choice, maybe? Spreading my religion is much more important than using my faith on monumentality. Monumentality is always very, very tempting. But today, it's not what we need. It's not what we need at all. Remember, a governor established in a captured city is worth 15% culture and production. So time for Liang. Let's have somewhere producing builders like Daddy Todd. Yeah, let's make you the builder city rather than the settler city. I think that works well. I would like it if we can get holy site buildings quicker, but I suspect, as per usual, city center might go through. And there's really no consensus on this sort of stuff, so I reckon we should ban truffles. What are truffles? Ugh, never. No coffee. That's one of mine. And city center did pass. Okay, lots of monuments needed now. A scientist medic. Very good for combat later. We'll pick you up. We may lose Omar, but we'll get Hildegard, who can add science to our holy site. We've got a nice +3. That might be quite nice indeed. Mathematics into education. Let's get universities unlocked as soon as possible. And after that point, we might head to our Malon raiders. It's important that any growing empire continues to expand. So here are 2 new cities on the coast south of my original capital. Both Kalimbilly and Flying Thunder have some very good breathtaking tiles. These are the ones we want to work first, just for a little bit of culture and a little bit of production. And given the fact that we have some amazing production towards city center buildings right now, let's work on those monuments. Get our culture up and up and up. Whilst we're at it, we can kill the barb camp, which, will spawn some barbs over there, but that's no problem really. Go on. Attack me, Mr. Man-at-Arms. What are you going to do? I feel like an alliance with Gilgamesh just has to happen. You just need to figure out what alliances are. You'll get there, Gilgamesh. I have faith in you, but I would like you to hurry up if possible. Thank you. Time for Divine Right. How have we not got the temples we need for this? That's worrying, concerning, and quite amazing all at the same time. The Settler Rush is continuing. We've got 1 down here. There's another one on the way next turn, and then 2 turns after that, another one. I don't really know how many cities will be too many in this particular game, but I often find that it doesn't really hurt to have more than you think. I might go for the double coffee. This little forward outpost on this river. That looks lovely. Education. Good stuff. Quick dip into Celestial Navigation for harbors, and then off to Gunpowder. We need the Malon Raider, and ideally, we need a few of them. Another city-state to give me a burst of culture every time I finish a building. That's a nice, useful one. We like that city-state. Monarchy time! And as you can see, all of my cities are unhappy, but instead of going Republican Legacy, we're going to put retainers in. It's a cheaper way of doing it. And limes will stack with the city center government to give us very, very quick construction on war walls, we can go for serfdom, we can go for scripture, and we'll pop colonization back in as well. Oh look, a sprawling empire. Helps when you've stolen all of Norway's, I find. There is something that feels like a real gut punch in Civ when you have all of this marsh and you don't have the reeds and marshes or All Out of Anarchy. What's the point? All of the yields. Might as well just chop it out, I say. What's the point? What's even the point? Oh look, a +7 appeal tile. Let's build my unique improvement on it, and it's got 5 culture. Oh yes, that's a lot from one city considering Pingala's not in it. And as I continue the settling of this empire, and I get my cities like Glorious Petra to focus on getting more luxuries. And what we're going to start to do is settle up and over towards Sweden. We're going to really focus on them now. Hildegard, a great scientist who can give me more science from my holy sites. I've just got to find a decent one. As you can see, we have a lot of +1s. There are not many decent ones. My original capital's got a pretty decent one though. That's fine. Just going down guilds quickly to get the craftsman bonus, but we're going to go for theocracy for the faith discount on purchases because I'm building up my faith. We're going to evangelize our religion and we're going to use our profits to do exodus of the evangelists. Now, this is something that I do obviously want to spread really quickly, but 15% discount, well, that's something you can't really ignore. You get a lot more apostles for your buck if you just wait. So that's what we're going to do. I like it when a Toa gets battle cry. There's something quite poetic about it. All of the juicy extra science and a bit of extra faith. Nice. 6 faith, 6 science. Lovely. I wish raiding Barb clans gave you more than 30 gold. I mean, I know obviously Caesar gets a lot more gold from it, but 30 never seems like enough to then have to go and defeat an actual barbarian. I'd rather just take the XP and the era score and the machinery boost. Nice. More unique districts. And by that I mean improvements, of course. Remember, you can put them next to each other and they look really cute. I mean, look at them. They're so sweet. I'd love a little triangular haircut like that. That would look good on me, I think. I was turn 100, by the way. We didn't quite get to 100 culture, but considering we went to very early war, that's not a bad economic start here. I will take that. How much niter did we get? Hopefully a little bit. Ah, that niter is right under my unique improvement. Okay. There are bits and pieces around, so we're not going to have 0, but it's a bit like the iron down here. I'm not going to bother getting rid of my unique improvement. It's too good. The culture's too strong. Bengala for more grants, for great people. As you can see, we're now starting to build industrial zones everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Oh, yes. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now to theocracy, so I can get better faith. You gotta have faith. That's what I've been told. You know, this settler, I might actually just go on a bit of a voyage with it. Rather than settling right by myself and just building out naturally, I'm gonna go settle over here. We're gonna make a real forward base. Somewhere that I can chop out a holy site with niter. So somewhere like along this river. That would be really good. Yep. Let's go on a bit of a quest. You may take about 30 turns to get where you need to be, but that's fine. It's worth the wait. More barbarians driven away. Yes, it's just how things work here. We drive everyone away, including barbarians. I'm keeping Gilgamesh as an ally, by the way. I could just, attack him as well, but I just want to show you how strong Mapuche is. And, the AI is really making a good effort to not let me today. It's like, how badly can I play now that Ursa wants to show off? Stop it, AI. Let's take over Bandar Brunei. A little bit of extra gold, a little bit of visibility in the middle of the map. Both wonderful things for me. And a source of niter for a rifling boost. We're rifling through this tech tree. That's what we're doing. Reformed Church. 15% discount on purchases with faith. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but it really, really is. Now, serfdom is good, scripture is good. Republican legacy is still making all of my cities happy. We're just on the cusp of contentness. I do apologize, not even happiness, just contentness. Now, in a city that has a temple, we can start to make apostles. There's a little bit of a discount already. 1 and 2. Excellent. So I have mercenaries to upgrade all of my units. I've got theocracy to go to war. War's a religion, a very strong card against Sweden, but now we're going to just focus on going to nationalism for cause. That will truly be a cause for concern for the AI. That's right, the jokes just will not stop. For a second, I thought there was a bit of war going on between the AI and I was going to go get excited, but it was a flood. Never mind. Don't worry. I am the flood. Oh, that's a good city-state. Extra faith on trade routes. I mean, I've been building a few. There are some harbors and commercial hubs happening. I'm just getting my cities to work on city center buildings briefly, but that would be very useful. 75% removal of religion. Oh, that sounds fun. A martyr for some more relics. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Another apostle and a missionary. Right, these four are just going to cause an absolute nuisance with Sweden's religion. Because if you're going to get crusade, you might as well get crusade, you know? Might as well pop it on every single city you can. Triple spread with other people's civilizations. Oh, this trio of apostles is going to be an absolute nuisance. And I am all here for it. I really am. An industrial zone has finished. And a very good one as well. Nice. +5 in my Pingala city, which means we're going to start getting a lot of engineering points now. Better get that workshop up then. And then the university. Oh, it's going to be a good city, this one. Let's get Victor, because I'm going to start preying in units. And Victor will give them a promotion. And I'm going to stick Victor right on the borders of my enemy. You can wait in glorious Petra for now, but you will be summoned to the front lines sooner rather than later. More city-states. This one is called Venice. Nice. And 1-2. Extra faith per turn. Chingetti's taken. That's a really good city-state. We should get some more trade routes as soon as we can. Trade routes were important before, but they're now more important. And on top of that, temples are really important as well. Not only because they're getting a boost from Chingetti, but we're going to get Grandmaster's Chapel sooner rather than later. In fact, let's start working on that in my capital. Wow, the lack of population here stripped them all away for settlers. That is kind of hurting a little bit. Never mind. Daddy Todd grows. That's a nasty thing to say about a wonderful person. It's Christmas, or at least the sort of area after Christmas. People are allowed to put on a bit of weight, you know? It's fine. Now, how many cities are being corrupted with Protestantism? 9 of them. In fact, actually 9 cities and 53 population exactly on both. That is hilarious. Okay, we've got to really stamp that religion out as soon as we can. As you can see, I've got another settler on the bottom of the map doing exactly the same thing and forward settling Gilgabro a little bit. I know, forward settling Gilgabro. I feel bad. I feel awful, but here we are. We have to. I didn't realize I'd be getting 6 engineering points per turn, but I forget my Pingala city has Oracle. That's even better than I thought it would be. Anyway, there's gunpowder. We've got the Malon Raider. Now, why is this so powerful? This is one of the strongest units in the game. It comes really early. It's got 55 strength and 4 movement. Has +5 combat strength bonus if within 4 hexes of friendly territory. So if you do little raiding missions, it's good. Pillaging costs 1 movement. They start with depredation. They are the strongest raiding units in the game, apart from maybe arguably the Ottoman Barbary Corsa, but those are limited in terms of where they can strike on the map. So the argument is there that these are the strongest because they're just more versatile. We're going to go along the bottom of the tech tree now, machinery into printing, because I want the +3 combat strength from diplomatic visibility. Okay, there are woods all around. This is very near Sweden. We're just on the edge of loyalty. I think I'm going to settle there. The first settlement on Colombia. Adam, there's a few jobs that you have to have a look at. First of all, Victor will be making his way over to you. Secondly, I think a holy site and an encampment are both worth picking up here, but I might start on the encampment. Just spread my religion to you briefly. Brilliant. The encampment will mean that any units produced in this city are going to be better. The holy site would mean that I can actually send apostles from this city without having to run them. But I think I'm not going to bother sending many more apostles. Let's go for the encampment, and I will put it on this tower where the rainforest is. We'll chop it out. That's good. Leave these units here, and all of my other apostles, well, they're on a mission. They're on a mission to cause absolute nuisance. Where is the holy city? Jonkoping. I don't know where that is, but I assume it's probably going to be there. Nope, it's going to be over on the right-hand side. We're going to go and convert that first, just to be really annoying. Glorious Petra just had a massive flood, but don't worry, we'll be fine. Off. There's niter, there's gypsum. What more do you need in this city? It's just lovely. Almost cut out Grandmaster's Chapel now. Oh, this is an ecological nightmare, but we're doing it. Second city along the bottom of the map. Actually, let's send a missionary in this direction. I need to spread my religion. Worth the faith. Look, 1, 2, 3 cities all need it. But again, that's another source of niter. Very tasty niter. So we need to focus on any city that has a holy site with buildings in it, because those are the ones that apostles can spawn from. Those are the ones we want to destroy as soon as possible. Eliminating 75% of religious spread. Well, this is a really, really good start because we can go bam and say, nope, gonna cause grievances. That's fine. Now they can't buy more apostles from this city. Oh no, what a shame. Watch their faith. Oh, they just spent a load of faith. Okay, so there are apostles on the way. There it is. Knew I'd find it somewhere. Intel on opponents' movements. They have a lot of intel on me. I think it's because I haven't sent them an embassy. There we go. We've got a little bit of combat strength back. If I grab open borders from them, there's even more. Oh no, that doesn't work. So I just need to get printing and we should be fine. I'm also going to switch out economic policy. And instead of scripture, we're going to put in the +5 combat strength. This apostle is triple strength. So once I've stripped out the religion, there you go. The religion is now there. Stockholm has been converted. Voting time. Let's have double engineers. That sounds amazing. And trade routes to scientific city-states work better. Excellent. Double scientists. I think I'm actually winning on scientist points as well. Yes, I am. So that works really well for me. Gothenburg. Let's remove 75% and then triple spread. Bam. Oh no, my religion is here too. What a shame. We no longer need lambs. We no longer need scripture. Instead, we're going to pick up craftsmen and religious orders just to make sure my apostles can punch well. The apostle attacked my martyr, but it didn't do very much damage at all because I was stood on quite a safe tile. Excellent. Well, we will take that little fight. Oh, Samaria actually got their own religion in all of this. Ah, that's actually quite funny. Emily, 3 random boosts. We'll take it. Hopefully she'll give us the university boost because we haven't got that. There's military science, economics, astronomy. Actually, that's not a bad set of boosts. This is their holy city. No more. No more. And they haven't left. I mean, they've left gurus out. That's not very sensible. These things are very, very easily killed, although I have mucked up the movement on this. I can't quite get over the river, annoyingly. Oh well, we'll just spread over here instead. Here is a guru kill, and we're just spreading our religion around now. Oh, isn't this a shame? There's so much crusade in your land. So much of it. This must be so annoying for you, Sweden. It must be so frustrating. I don't actually need to take them over here, but what I'm doing is just spreading the +10 combat strength. Just setting myself up for success, you know? There's the encampment finished. Let's start with a stable. How much is a stable? 480 gold. Oh, that's far too much. We'll pick up the stable, then we'll have to just... Oh, an armored cavalry. There's some weird units here. Just have to use what we've got. Oh no, the barb camp has found me. What a shame. Oh wait, no, that's right. My units are terrifyingly powerful. Grandmaster's chapel finished. Amazing. Now I can pray the units in, which I'm going to do as soon as the stable is finished. And speaking of, actually we need to make sure we get Imbrasia in first. When's my next governor title? Oh, not long at all. Okay, nationalism. We might actually wait to pick that up. Oh no, Gilgamesh doesn't want my religion. Tough. Yes, everyone can have my religion. Everyone. Sweden has denounced me, setting up a nice courses belli. Oof, just got hit by a huge flood, but has just improved the niter. Oh, the city just can't stop getting more powerful. It's amazing. Stable finished. Now onto an armory. We don't necessarily need the armory as much, but it is quite good. This feels almost cruel. Samaria. One city has their religion. No cities have their religion. Both holy cities are now mine. The Renaissance era. Now let's see who's in a golden age. Oh look, Sweden is. Oh dear, Sweden. Oh dear. Oh, you're gonna regret that very much. Let's pick up Hick Song Dracones for 2 loyalty per turn on cities not on my original continent, or we go reform the coinage. I'm just about to start getting a bunch of extra traders. This is the way. I would normally get monumentality, but all of my faith is going to be going into units. All of it. I'm not messing around when it comes to this sort of stuff. The fact that so many of these cities like Retrospect have niter is so good. 8 per turn is going to really, really help me in a second. Once we have this governor title, just you wait. Kilwa, 3 envoys when built. I built this in my Pingala city, and now I can focus on getting good yields, like 15% extra gold across my empire. That's a good one. 15% extra culture across my empire as well. Even better. Feels bad, but I'm actually going to skip on Galileo. Let Samaria pick up, and then Isaac Newton. Here we go. Universities provide more science. Bam. Big upgrade for me. And with this battered apostle, I am now going to evangelize the belief. Now that we have 22 cities following it, either I'm going to get 66 gold per turn or 44 faith per turn. As tempting as the gold is, the faith is a much better conversion for me, especially when you see the plan that I have. Oh, I think you all guessed it, but it'll be a good one. Venice, why don't you join in? Lovely. Everyone likes Ursa. Ursa just is the friend of every city-state. Nationalism. So we're going to just buy in the armory, give Victor Embrasure, which means that all military units bought in this city now start with a promotion. And let's start by getting not just one, but 2 trebuchets. Lovely, nice boost there. Whilst we're at it, hey Gilgamesh, should we go to war with Christina? Yeah, we should. There we go, lovely stuff. So now that I can make cores, we'll keep pushing along for good military tech, like mercantilism, which gives logistics +1 movement in friendly territory. Very good for getting units from one side of the map to the other. This is quite expensive, but I think a great general is going to be really handy working Renaissance era units, because I believe my raider is Renaissance. It is. So it's going to be worth it. All the whilst my trebuchets just slowly start edging forward with these promotions. And speaking of my unique units, here is one. The Malon Raider. Oh, excellent. I love these things. They're so good. Oh, Sweden has actually reconverted a bunch of their cities. How boring. Gilgamesh and me have both started a military aid request to Sweden. That seems slightly confusing given the fact that we're the ones at war, but don't complain. It's a way of getting points, and we like points. Normally, I would go light cavalry down the left-hand side for depredation, but I already have it because I'm a Malon Raider. So let's go to courses. Although speaking of it, we could actually make cores and have them with double promotions. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll start there. Yeah, here we go. Let's get a Malon Raider with both sides of the tree. 65 strength core. Keep an eye on this thing. It's going to be very, very strong. Let's change the government around to become more war-y. Religious orders? Don't need that anymore. Charismatic leader? Nah. Retainers? What's that good for? Happiness? Republican legacy? Actually, Republican legacy is pretty good. We'll keep that one in. But instead, let's put the raid card in to now get 50% bonus yields. We'll pick up Machiavellianism so I can get a spy really quickly. And we'll switch over to liberalism. So I'll get the happiness one way or another. Just not the way that I originally intended. And here we go. This is where Mapuche's bonuses all start to stack up nicely. 1, 2. We're right by the enemy now. We will just move to this tile. Oh, look, an enemy knight. So a knight has 50 strength. My Malon Raider has 55. So I should be slightly stronger, but no. We're on plus 35. Yep, that's right. Plus 35. We haven't even got all the cards in, I've just realized. So we've got Mapuche's 10, Crusades 10, Military Alliance of plus 5. I'm within friendly territory range because of Sumeria, so that's another plus 5. And I've got the Great General. No, the Military Alliance. Oh, sorry. I don't even have the Great General involved. Okay, now it's plus 40. Oh, these units are just so ridiculously broken and I love them. Trebuchet currently doesn't have Crusade, but the plus 10 combat strength, well, that's quite nice. It means we've got 60 strength against these walls. Might as well start to raid. And don't forget, Mapuche's bonuses also work on the defense. So I only took 6 damage from the city counterattack. Yep, just 6 damage. That was literally it. 300 gold from a raid that only takes 1 movement. Okay then, and now I've crossed the river and I've got another bunch of faith. And now, of course, we can get ourselves another unit because I'm using the faith to make more units. Oh, Mapuche, please never change. 60 strength. Stockholm doesn't have my religion, but this one does. That's 70 strength. Amazing. Malon Raider, 105 strength. And bam. Look at that. Minus 40 loyalty in Stockholm as well. Oh, I'll take the settler. I'll settle just on the border again. This will be lovely. 2 envoys into Geneva, some more science. And of course, we can make our government even stronger. Wars of religion. Sorry, craftsman. I do like the 20 production per turn. It's a good boost, but the 4 combat strength against Sweden is now stacking up even higher. I don't think anyone can really truly be as consistently strong as Mapuche when it comes to war. They're so strong. Malon Raider, please do your stuff. Oh, that's right. You always do. Nom. Just pure, amazing nomage. And the first city is taken. Minus 15 loyalty. I think we can do something with that. Oh, wait, we can with Liang because this gives not just plus 8, but another plus 4 on top of it once she's established. So this city will follow me so easily. Stockholm's walls, these aren't going to last much longer. I think I'm just going to keep making raiders. We start with promotions. They're very strong. Keep them coming, Adam. This is what we need. 2 damage. 2 damage. That's all my raiders are taking every time, and all they have to do is just run along pillaging every tile they can get hold of. Oh look, that's specialist anti-cavalry, and they can do no damage against me whatsoever. Oh, the crusade just makes them unbeatable. Sorry, Stockholm, you're next. There's not much you can do about it. Gilgamesh using war carts on anti-cavalry. I don't know if it's impressive, worrying, scary, foolish. It's something in the middle. I haven't quite worked it out yet, but whatever it is, it's glorious. Crossbow does a lot of damage. Malon Raider just cleans up after. Minus 40 loyalty. Every time you see that, it just makes you smile. Stockholm is taken anyway. That's the capital gone. Some really good cities here. Well, I say that. They would be really good if I hadn't raised all of their stuff to the floor. I will put my hands up and say I kind of did raise everything to the floor. It's fine. It's fine. Victor, move across to Jivara. There's an encampment here, and it's got an armory. Amazing. That's exactly what we want to see. And oh, even more pillaging. I think I will. 94 strength. Just nick the city walls there. Wow. I don't even need siege equipment. These things can just destroy based on what they want to do. Just keep chopping out population, keep building trade routes, everything that I could need. And my first spy. You know what? I don't feel like I'm going to need a spy against Sweden, but I'm going to send one anyway because I can't send one against Gilgamesh because of course I'm allied to Gilgamesh. I'm not going to go to war with Gilgamesh. Don't be silly. Being nothing but respectful and lovely. I just keep throwing units onto my raiders. It's not going to do anything. My raiders are far too powerful. As you can see, look, I can just nip in, get a little bit of healing and go 1, 2, 3 like that. Bam! It's all mine. It always has been. A bit more faith? Okay then. That's handy. That's so many more units. Victor is established. And don't forget, we have a CAD on side. So we don't have to only use raider units. We can also use things like muskets. Like 1 and 2. These things, oh yeah, I mean, they can just evaporate walls. What's even the point? Do walls even exist? Are we sure walls exist? I don't think I've ever seen them. Malmo. I just quickly borrow that. And as you can see, we might be able to one-hit it. Oh, 168 damage. Not quite. Not quite, but almost. Kabul, double experience. Oh, well, okay then. I don't need Machiavellianism anymore. Let's go for Diplomatic League. And another city-state joins my lovely cause. Look at that. Beautiful. Double experience when attacking. That is exactly what we want to see. One thing I have just noticed. Why is it whenever I play small maps that the AI decides to give me a bunch of civs with a very similar like color set? Why would I get Sweden and Sumeria on a map where I was playing Mapuche? Honestly, I was going to play yellow and Mapuche and I thought, no, I'll play with the original colors for once. Alas, always happens, no matter what I do. Hey, pop quiz. This is a Bombard Corps with 65 strength. Pause the video now and tell me, what do you think the attack strength is going to be against the city into the right of it? Go on, 65 goes to, ready? Did you get it right? 94. Yep, that's a plus 29 bonus we have there. Ah, so balanced. Oh, Ursa, Mapuche. Mapuche is just not very good. They're not a very good civ at all. How about, respectfully, no, disagree. They're wonderful. I just think they're so underused. If nothing else happens today, then just people going, you know what? Maybe I really need to give Mapuche a try. I know I'll have done the right thing. Oh, I combined the two wrong ones there. You fool, Ursa. You fool. Oh, Sweden's sending a settler out. Where are you going? Over to me? You can if you want. Now, just something a little bit fun that I find. I'm pretty sure if you have a city that follows somebody else's religion, you can still buy an apostle and then reform your own religion, which I think is just one of those really weird mechanics. We'll test that in a second. One of those ones where you think, I wonder if this was deliberate. 94 strength. Bang, the walls disappear again. What is this bombard? What does it have in it? Do we mind? No, we don't mind. Another city taken. I'm taking these so quickly. Even the loyalty can't take them away from me. Admittedly, everything in the cities is broken, but we're fixing it. We're fixing it quickly, don't worry. We'll get there. Probably. Muskets evaporating walls is one of the more fun things. And with Geneva, as all of the city-states on the map on side. I mean, I'm not technically at peace at the moment, so Geneva's not giving me anything, but I like to have it, especially when I've got Rajan. Juicy yields. Up to 200 culture per turn, above 200 faith per turn as well. Listening post. Well, you arrived a bit late. Now I've got another +3 combat strength against people. Yes. Even my crossbows do 55 damage against the cities. Is that it? Yay. And can we? Now this is the question. Can we one-hit this city? It is so temptingly close because I do have Crusade. 93 strength? Not this time. But it was close. Oh, no. We've got a second unit around the back. There we go. Sweden's out. Something tells me Mapuche, quite strong. Clean up the fire. Nothing ever burnt down here. It's fine. So many tiles that haven't been improved. I feel like I am genuinely adding by taking over this land. Like this clearly is all mine now. We get to vote. Can I vote in to buy units with faith cheaper? How do you feel about holy site buildings? Yay! Oh, okay, one of them didn't go through, but holy site buildings went through. The military aid request failed, but I like to think it succeeded because I took it over. Now let's test this theory. These are not my apostles. They are apostles on other religion. Oh no, that was a guru. Okay, I didn't mean to buy that one. Hang on, where are you? Kill him. Yes, let's try it again. Apostle. Yay! Ignore the death. The best thing about military science is that you can buy the military academy, get a bit of era score, and now pray in cores of units straight up. I mean, look at this, 75 strength line infantry. That would hit like 105 damage. With a CAD, that is almost unstoppable. Okay, let's test this. Can we evangelize with somebody else's apostle? Yes, we can. That's absolutely fine. Let's go for mosque. And we can even launch an inquisition. Even better. I guess that kind of does make more sense that I would launch an inquisition with somebody else's unit. And in the fact that even I started an inquisition with this religion, and then I've now got inquisitors with the wrong religion, my brain just switched off in that entire transaction. Like, I could be spreading feed the world. To be honest, I could actually spread feed the world. That wouldn't be the worst thing. But no, come on, Ursa. Think it through. Think it through. All right, there is a temple in a city that actually has my religion. Oh, phew. Now we can actually reconvert my cities. I say my cities. They're not really strictly my cities, but you kind of know what I mean. The cities that I inherited with a bayonet. Grants 3 envoys at a city-state. Yes, you're actually quite a useful one because I would love 6 envoys in Chingeti. Off you pop. Hello, Gilgamesh. Have you heard the wonderful news of the Fish of Death? It really is rather wonderful. I would recommend following it wholeheartedly. Just been building stuff at home. Mausoleum is making everybody very happy. A dust storm is making everyone rather sad. Also building other wonders like Colossus, getting a bunch more internal trade routes, making my Pingala city absolutely pop with its new theater square. Oh, and did I mention winning the game? Don't worry. The series isn't quite over. We're going to show you again the combat strength against Gilgamesh, but I wanted to win the religious victory because in everyone's hearts of hearts, we know we can't truly rebel against Gilgabro. So let's just quickly look at some stats. Ivan the Terrible, unlike my play, which was wonderful. Buildings good, cities captured, good. Cities founded, we also took the lead. Number of combats. You know what? I actually wasn't the one undertaking the most combat. I was the least combative for most of that game. That's crazy. Culture. I was relatively high actually, using my unique improvement to keep me right up there. Science. I never really took over until right at the end. Faith was quite strong. I was proud of that. Units killed. 35, 36, nice. Units lost, 1, 2. That was it. Wonders right towards the end. Don't worry, we've only got 7 turns left on this alliance. Only 7 turns. Oh, the dust storm took out the Grandmaster's Chapel. I cannot tell you how annoying that is. Colossus, but only using it for internal routes. How weird is that? Every single city follows either my religion or no religion at all. Excellent. Don't mind me making armies on the border. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about at all. Oh, you know, apart from these Cuirassier armies, which these are definitely something to be absolutely worried about. Yeah, 100%. Oh no, my alliance has run out. Let's see what a Mapuche surprise war looks like, even without my +10 combat bonus. Surprise war. In comes the line infantry and the cavalry, which can just run in at full speed, and the Malon raiders, which are all ready to go as well. In fact, oh, it's gold from Gilgamesh's unique improvement. Kish has no walls at all. Oh dear. Just feels unfortunate, doesn't it? It really does. And it's mine already. Oh, we just about fit into the industrial era and a dark age for Gilgamesh. I won't lie, that's slightly sad. I did kind of really want to see them in a golden age. Never mind. My bombard still has exceptional strength. The cavalry is still able to run in, as is the Malon raiders. In fact, all of my units can get in. 97 strength line infantry, Malon raider, and cavalry. And in the second second turn of the war, not only have I taken their biggest population city, I've also taken Gilgamesh's capital. It is this sort of frightening speed, or even I've actually realized I haven't even brought my whole army. There's some of my army still waiting at home because I totally forgot to bring it. Yeah, Mapuche is just very fun. Another turn, another 2 cities taken. Some good wonders. Pyramids have now fallen, and there's the second to last city. Not many more to go. There are actually more barbarians here than there are Sumerian troops, which is brilliant and slightly worrying at the same time. And here we go. Less than 10 turns after declaring war, the entirety of Gilgamesh's empire has been absorbed. You know, before Civ 7 comes out, I'm glad we got an opportunity to go back and have a look at Mapuche. I still believe they are one of the most underrated civs in Civilization 6. Before you play Civ 7, do me a favor. Make sure you go back and give them one last go. Go on. You know you want to. They really are a lot of fun. Remember, the save file for this particular game can be found on Discord, as well as a list of all the mods that I use. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you wouldn't mind giving the video a like and the channel a subscribe, I'd be eternally grateful. But until next series, see you all next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Capoyobi Vireni, The Uncivil Engineer, Lillian, Radiatore, Technology Poet, Poppy Dude, Clibben Thurders, Dayboy91, Mushkin Mandletort, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, L. Truant, Creston, RB Hedge, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, MTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Teddy Zursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Bookaluk 79, Bob Loblaw, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Deja Fu, Kovuwu, Legally Trash, Is This Live, Minnow, Sorted Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Flower Power Bear, Dan Jamo, Buster Blader, Bob Tway, Toddler, Abstract Fun, Slither Alley. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!